Girl, what is you doing? Who do you think you are?
It's recording. What's good with y'all? On YouTube, please. No. Alright, cut that. Alright, so my name is Asia. Aggie is my cousin. So we gonna come at you today with a story time about when we had to pull up on the main bit. The main bit, okay? Not the side chick, the main chick, because I was the side chick. Alright. So basically what happened was when I was a senior in high school, I had got out of a long-term relationship. And I met this dude. He was cool. We was talking. And he ended up having a girlfriend. I found out he had a girlfriend after us talking for a minute. How I ain't know? Look, listen. I was young. I was dumb. I'm 21 now, about to be 22. We ain't doing that no more. And she sitting here looking like that because she witnessed all of this.
By the way, I didn't find out till like after the fact. You know what I'm saying? I was just appalled. You know what I'm saying? Cause what does appalled mean?
You were upset and surprised at the same time. I hope that's.
Yeah.
All right, but anyway, so fast forwarding into the purpose of the story time. Basically, we was talking one day. We ended up being mad at each other for whatever. And he had called me after school, and he was like, "Can you come get me?" I can't almost say her name. I can't say her name.
Yeah, you gotta find.
All right, so we're gonna name the main chick Stephanie. Stephanie?
Ugh, she do look like a Stephanie.
Her name gonna be Olive Oil in a second. All right, so we gonna go with Stephanie.
Nah, we gonna call her Olive Oil. Nah, her name Olive Oil.
All right, so her name gonna be Olive Oil. And
she ain't virgin. I'm sorry.
That's of it. So we gonna call the girl. We gotta call the main chick. We gonna call her Olive Oil. And what we gonna call the dude?
Patrick Star.
No, we just gonna call him Patrick. Keep it short. We gotta remember names. Okay, this gonna be hard. So basically, Patrick had called me and was like, "You need to come get me. Can you come get me? What we call it? Olive Oil was tripping, and I just need to get away." Da da da. So me being young and dumb, and at the time, I didn't even have my license. All right.
We didn't even have a car.
We was looking around her mother car. Whipping it in her mother car. Like, but, so.
I'm sorry, okay?
In
I know
advance.
she don't know about this.
In advance, okay?
But she gonna know about this now. Because somebody gonna forward her the video. You see your daughter talking about hijacking your car. You ain't know about that, didn't you? But go ahead, I'm sorry.
So we ended up getting her mother car because she liked him for some reason. Because, of course, I talked to the boy who was over the house. I lived with her my senior year. So, yeah. So, he literally, like, not he, my fault, because he lived with Olive Oil and her family. He was driving her car. So, that's why he had to call me to come get him. Because she mad at him, so she taking the keys. And y'all know how that go. So, they lived literally, like, not even 5 minutes away from where
The
she
next
lived.
neighborhood.
Like, literally, like, you go to the next light and you make a left.
Magically.
So, yeah, we had went down there, and I guess he tried to call me and tell me not to come. But, you know, I was already there. So, I had saw him, and I drove up the street, and shorty was out there, too. So, we pull up.
Hold on, because that's not what I remember. What I remember is when we got there, I seen clothes flying out the window.
That was when we went back the second time.
Oh shit.
Yes, and all in the same day. We gonna get to that part.
Okay.
See, she ahead of time. All right, so we had went and we pulled up next to them. So she like, you better not get in that car, Patrick. You better not get in that car. And I'm in the driver's seat, and she in the passenger seat. So she gets out, and she's like, Patrick, get in the car. Olive oil, just go. So she trying to be the peacemaker, because if I get out the car, not saying nothing, but I'm just saying, you know. Alright. But yeah.
She was like, Aggie, you don't have nothing to do with this. Da 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 da.
So we go, so yeah, she trying like diffuse it, and he over there looking stuck like, what do I do? Nigga, you called me, you gonna get in this car. We wasted gas to get over here. Even though it's 5 minutes, we still wasted gas. So I'm getting irritated, so I get in the passenger seat because the driver door broke. That's gonna come into play later in the story too. So the driver door is broke, remember that. So I, get over into the passenger seat, and I, sit up like, Patrick, get in the car, bruh. She ain't about to do nothing. Get in the car. So he get in the car.
I'm sorry, pause for the cause. You were awfully calm. Like, I was surprised how calm you were during this whole situation.
Because at the end of the day, I knew I was in the wrong. I knew I was wrong. So I didn't really want to pop off on her, but I knew if I would have got out the car first and tried to get him in the car, it would have been whatever. But, all right. So
she was hurt. I know
she was butthurt. She told me she was butthurt eventually. But but yeah, so he get in the car, she get back in the car, and we drive to her mother's house because that's where I live, and we ain't got nowhere else to go. So we go back to her mother's house, and we all sit in the car, and I'm supposed to be taking her somewhere. I'm supposed to be taking her to some fashion show or something. At Flowers.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to take her.
She got some memory.
But yeah, so yeah, she went in there to get the rest of her stuff. And he like, yeah, she said you really brought that B to my house, and I'm throwing all your stuff out the window. Bring her back to my house, and I'ma beat her. I was like,
girl,
let's go.
Girl, you had the whole opportunity. You had more than time and space and energy the first time we were there. So don't be saying all of that when you on the phone. Like, I don't understand. Why didn't you do all of that when your nigga was getting in the car? I don't understand.
My nigga would have never gotten in the car. I'm just saying. Man. But I don't condone side hoes. I don't side pieces, none of that. This just, look, if this story time get enough likes, I'm going to open a series of all the stories of this boy, period.
I don't know. I feel like that situation, it's like, yeah, of course, I'm pro black love, relationships. I'm for real love, like, but I've had my own situation where I found out I was, and I was like, damn, bruh. You spending all this time opening up to me, telling me all of this, our FaceTimes, and you gonna tell me you got a girl this whole time? What the? How?
All right, but back to the story. So she's saying all this stuff, and I'm in a car. So I'm living with her. So I know if I go there, and I gotta take him there because I'm his ride to get his stuff. So I know if I go, I'm end up fighting. So I try not to drag her into the dumb shit. She be with the dumb shit.
I'll be like, yeah,
she be with it. Like, if I try to leave her, she's going to be pissed, and she's gonna try to fight me when I get back. So moral of the story is she ended up coming. Okay? So all three of us ride back 5 minutes over there. We get there. You want to tell her what happened when we got there?
all I see is real. Like, I'm like, damn, she is so dramatic. She's so dramatic. Like,
In the front wide open.
just take it downstairs and just take it out the door. Like, I know you upset, you mad.
She
And
took
then
the whole screen out though. Like she took
I'm still
time.
confused because she was talking about bringing that back over here, fighting her. And she back over here, and you still not about
Oh
So-
wait, we about to get to that.
olive oil.
So basically, Patrick, as soon as first of all, this nigga made me park in the driveway. He said I pulled up and I'm trying to park on the side. He like, no, pull up in the driveway. I said, I'm not pulling up in her driveway. Pull up in the driveway.
Bruh.
All right, bruh. Cause she was throwing the stuff out. So I'm like, all right, bruh, maybe this will be just easier, whatever. Woo woo. Cause that's a whole nother level of disrespect. But it get real disrespectful in a couple seconds. I'ma tell you when she come outside. So Patrick runs in the house, whatever. Later on, I find out. At the time, I didn't know. But later on, I find out that when he went in the house, he's like, olive oil, no, stop. Like, it's not even like that. And woo, 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 woo. Just talk to me. And she like, no, I'm about to go talk to that. So now we get into the part. So she comes outside. She's in the passenger seat and I'm in the driver's seat. The driver's seat is broke. Please remember this. All right. So she comes to the passenger door and she said, so which one of y'all's my ex-boyfriend? I said, me. She said, well, I want to fight you. I could not get over that chair fast enough. She was still in the car when I got out. So I get out the car. We square up. That did happen.
Oh Lord.
So we fighting. And this neighborhood is like a quiet suburban neighborhood. Like this big houses and everything. We fighting outside. So you know the neighbors nosy and the neighbors looking outside and all that stuff. So her mother come outside. Yes, her mother is there the whole time. Her mother finally come outside. Get off my daughter. Look, y'all don't need to be out here fighting. You need to leave. You need to leave right now. You need to get your car in my driveway. You need to leave right now. So I'm like, all right, cool. I already dogged her. Her hair look a mess. Her face look a mess. And I'm still cute. And guess what? At the time, I thought this was cute. I'm about to drive off with your dude.
You mad?
Or not. But, so, if you hear yelling in the background, my boyfriend is playing video games right now. It's intense, okay? So, basically, once he came out and he pushed me in the car and he was like, I told you not to get out the car. I told you not to get out the car. And she was like, she said she wanted to fight her. So
I could have told her not to do that. I wish I was
staying in the car. I
That's
swear
a
on
bad
everything I love.
decision.
I want everything I love because I already knew it was disrespectful. I was in the wrong. I'm not about to get out the car. And even though she was talking all that stuff, I'm not about to get out the car unless she said something to me, which she did. And then she said she wanted to fight. So I'm at your house. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I'm gonna give you what you want. That's what you wanted to do at that time. That's what we did. We got it popping, okay? So, but in the end, I ended up looking like the donkey of the day. We gonna get to that too. So we drive back.
not for real, for real. They know the whole story. Not for real, for real.
It might come to that.
Not
They
in my
might
eyes.
get the whole story. They might get the Chronicles of Patrick. Shoot. Because that would be an epic series. We got story times on story times on story times. Just that one relationship. But, so, in the end, Patrick ended up going back to my aunt's house. And all his stuff is packed up in her truck. My aunt's truck. So, we got to take her to the fashion show. So, we drop her, we get some treat. And we take her to the fashion show. Then we go smoke. And then we go smoke. And then we go pick her up. And then we go back to my aunt's house. So my aunt is setting up a room for him. And she's putting out new sheets on the bed and all that stuff. She giving us the rundown how we can't sleep in the same room. And blah, blah, blah. So I go in the room and make sure he good. And he's like, oh, I don't think I'm staying tonight.
Where you going?
You said you needed a place to stay.
I'm cursing. I'm sorry.
It's going beep, bleep, censored. But, So I'm like, what? This is why we argued, because he just did stuff that didn't make sense. Like, what? What do you mean? You just did, like, if you are staying at somebody's house and this is your first night, I think your best bet would be to be in the house the first night. What? Mm-hmm. So he takes some of his stuff in the house to get it out her truck. So, and I think we ended up getting all of it out after you had came back. So, yeah.
It's crazy. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about the fact that there's so many stories with this dude. Like, it's so
Look at how she's looking at me, bruh.
Stories with this dude. Like,
and you was there, and we might be able to record a lot of it tonight. We got time. What?
Jesus. I'm just.
Oh, it's 9:15. All right, so. Yeah, so we arguing. Well, we're not really arguing. It's just like, what? Like, I'm really, like, just looking at him like, what? So basically, he was like, yeah, my mans that we all hang out with is about to come pick him up, and he gonna spend the night over his house. They about to record because he a rapper or whatever. So they was about to go whatever he doing. So yeah, he was like, we about to go to the studio because he got a studio in his house. He was like, yeah, I'm about to go to his. I almost said the friend name. He about to go to my friend's house. He about to come pick me up, and I'm just spend the night over there. All right, cool. Basically, that's the end of pulling up on the side chick.
Okay, everybody. So my phone died like in the middle of us recording. So the end is once we realized the phone died. So if you want to hear more story times about Patrick or about this whole situation, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on our social medias. And I'll see you next time.